Hello, you gorgeous sons of bitches. Adam Nicholas here from What Culture Wrestling, and it's time for your wrestling news. So, for the second time this year, the Wrestling Observer's Dave Meltzer has pulled out his ultra-rare 5-star plus match rating, dusted it off, turned that sumbitch sideways, and stuck it straight up your candy ass. Or words to that effect anyway. He awarded 5.5 stars to New Japan Pro Wrestling's Best of the Super Juniors final, which saw the absolute psychopath Hiromu Takahashi, and I'm going to be using that word a lot in the next few minutes, up against Taiji Ishimori in what can best be described as a punishing, spectacular, and extremely ill-advised war. But Adam, why is Hiromu Takahashi a psychopath, I hear you ask? Well, I don't know. Maybe, just maybe, it has something to do with taking a Frankensteiner bump down the steep steps of the Krakowin Hall. I mean, I know these guys are professionals, but that is some mad shit. On the plus side though, he did manage to pop the boys, and let's face it, it's all about popping the boys. Psychopath. Regardless, this was a career-defining night for Takahashi, who managed to control the crowd throughout the match with an absolutely incredible and fearless performance. He may have been up against a man of immense speed and power, and not to mention the fact he has the body of a small god and the leather pants of Danny Zuko, but Hiromu managed to play the underdog perfectly. The character absolutely embodied in his performance, and each comeback that he made felt more impossible than the last one. And obviously he's managed to get the blood flowing south on Uncle Dave, probably. The Rami Git. Now obviously Meltzer's opinion is subjective, but anybody who watched the match could see and hear the fans absolutely losing their shit, massively invested in the match, and shattering the myth of these silent crowds that are often associated with Japan. In fairness, this was actually quite a conservative rating from old Davey Stardust, because on his Observer Radio podcast just after the match, he was absolutely gushing about the whole thing, totally enamored by it, and actually said he wondered if Okada and Omega could top this at all at Dominion on Saturday. Now, I'm not a professional fisherman, Dave, but if I know you well, I'd say that is you getting the old rod out and absolutely fishing for some star-rating matches, am I right? I have no idea what that was, but it felt right. All in all, it sounds like Meltzer felt morally obliged not to give this match 6 stars, because let's face it, you probably don't want to be encouraging this increasing recklessness that seems to be happening during matches in New Japan. Not that that's going to stop Hiromu Takahashi at all, because he's a bloody psychopath. I don't even want to know what him and Will Ospreay are going to do this weekend at Dominion. Please, please, please don't die, boys. And that is our news on Dave Meltzer and his obscene amount of stars that he's just throwing around like they're going out of fashion. Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. As always, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And if you want more content like this, head over to whatculture.com/wrestling, because we've got bloody tons of it. Also, give us a follow on the old Twitter machine at WhatCultureWWE. And while you're at it, why not watch some more of our videos? Click here to go back to the YouTube page, down there if you want to see where Rusev got his name from, or up there if you want an update on Paige's current role as SmackDown General Manager. I'm Adam Nicholas. Have a f***ing great day.